The little girl stood inside the glowing heart of the fog. She couldn't have been older than 8. Her white dress shimmered with golden light. Tears rolled down her cheeks. She looked directly into my eyes. Please, don't destroy me. My hands trembled. The moon blade hovered just inches away from the crystal. Behind me, Daniel screamed in agony. The guardian tightened its grip on his soul. Black chains wrapped around his body like living snakes. Emily, Daniel cried. Don't listen to her. The little girl shook her head. I'm not lying. If I die, so will every soul trapped inside the heart. The entire battlefield fell silent. Even the monsters stopped moving. I looked at Elias. You knew about this. He lowered his head. I prayed you would never find out. Anger rushed through me. You were going to let me kill an innocent child? Elias closed his eyes. She isn't innocent, and she isn't just a child. The little girl slowly stepped out of the crystal. Golden light followed every step she took. My name is Aurora. The moment she spoke her name, the forest changed, the fog retreated. The dead trees bloomed with glowing white flowers, birds began singing. For the first time, the curse weakened. Aurora smiled sadly. I was the first soul the fog ever stole. 400 years ago. I tried to protect my village, but the darkness chose me. She reached out her tiny hand. I became its prison, not its master. I couldn't move. So, you've been trapped all this time. She nodded. Every time someone tried to destroy the heart, they would have destroyed me too. Daniel struggled against the chains. Emily, it's a trick. The fog lies. Aurora looked at him with tears. It does, but I'm not the fog. Suddenly, the giant shadow laughed. Its thunderous voice echoed across Ashwood. At last, the truth divides them. The shadow stretched its arms toward the sky. The cracks in the heart began sealing themselves. Dark energy poured back into the crystal. Aurora gasped. No, he's taking control again. Elias shouted, You must choose now. I looked between Daniel, Aurora, and the moonblade. There had to be another way. There had to. The necklace around my neck suddenly burst open. The old photograph floated into the air. The picture of 2 children standing beneath the ancient oak tree. The photograph began glowing. Then, that it split into 2 pieces. Hidden beneath it was a faded handwritten letter. The ink was barely visible. I unfolded it carefully. The final line read, Only the one who willingly enters the heart can replace its keeper. My heart stopped. Aurora looked at me. She already knew. You understand now? I whispered. The curse doesn't need to be destroyed. It needs a new guardian. Aurora nodded. The prison must always have someone inside. Daniel screamed. No, you can't. Elias looked horrified. Emily, if you enter the heart, you can never return. Tears filled my eyes. I smiled at Daniel. We made a promise beneath the oak tree, to protect each other. He shook his head desperately. Not like this. The chains pulled him deeper into the darkness. Aurora slowly stepped aside. The glowing entrance to the heart opened. Warm, golden light poured out. I took one step toward it, then another. Daniel reached for me with every ounce of strength he had left. Emily, I love you. I stopped, turned back, and smiled through my tears. I know. The moonblade began glowing brighter than ever before. The heart opened completely. The shadow roared in terror. For the very first time, it sounded afraid. As I prepared to step inside, a cold hand suddenly grabbed my wrist. It wasn't Daniel. It wasn't Aurora. A voice whispered into my ear, softly, coldly, almost lovingly. You were never meant to be the guardian. You were meant to become the queen of the fog. The golden light instantly turned black. Aurora screamed. Daniel shouted my name. The entire world shattered around us. To be continued.